Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. We're going to be doing some GED math. So if you know anybody that's been struggling to get their GED, pass their GED math test, please share this live with them. Double tap that screen. And we're going to start with polynomials. Welcome in. Happy Monday, everyone. Hey, Omar. Thank you, Weirdo, for the roses. Alrighty. I was trying to see if Nevaeh is Nevaeh, if you in here, put yes, you made it in. This live is especially for you. You requested this, so I'm doing it for you. Thank you for the double taps, everyone. Okay, wonderful, Pack. Yes, Nevaeh. Okay, we ready. Let's get started. So it says, which expression below is equivalent to 2x squared plus 8y minus x plus 3y minus 13? So this is a common combined like terms, okay? So this plus 8y is like terms with this plus 3y. Then we can say we have a negative x, which is just by itself. We also have, this 2x squared right here, and negative 13. So just by highlighting this, what answer are you guys getting? Are you guys getting A, B, C, or D? Samantha, are these on the real GED test? These are on the, I got them from the Kaplan and the Princeton test book. DDD. Good. Okay, so D. Okay, somebody said A. All right, so let's talk about it. You see how there's only one color of purple? That means that there's nothing else like it. So the answer has to have this 2x squared. Well, the only thing that has a 2x squared is D. So we really didn't even have to combine no like terms. Good. Okay, Bubba said D. I mean, good. We didn't have to combine anything. We just had to notice the answers were the only one that had a 2x squared was D. And they typically do this to save time because you're going to have word problems. You're going to have all kind of other stuff on the GED. You can't take, especially since it's a time test, you can't take long on problems like these. They try to really just give you the hints. Okay, so always use your multiple choice to help you find the answer. But let's just say you forgot the skill of looking, okay? So we would drop this down, 2x squared. Now we have this 8 plus 3. Okay, so, oh, did I make a mistake? I must have wrote this wrong, y'all. No, 8 plus 3 is 11y, which we have right here. And then we have this negative x, which is green all by itself. And then we have this negative 13. So this is not the same order as this, but we could switch these around. As long as we have the negative on the x and the positive on the 11, they're the same. Any questions there? Thank you for all the follows and the shares. Thank you, Weirdo, for the roses. Thank you so much. Me, nope. Okay. All right. Nevaeh, put your questions. This is for you. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat, okay? Thank you, Carolyn. Hey, Gloria. All right, so let's go to number 2. Which of the following expressions can you do number 1? So what I can do is I can post this video on my YouTube. Hey, Brittany, welcome. You're new here. OMG, yes, I need this. I'm testing tomorrow. Wonderful. Get you a piece of paper and let's do it. I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel. Okay. So if you want to go back and look at number 1 or any of the problems, go to Impact Math 19 on YouTube, okay? Yep, you're so welcome. All right, well, I'm going to jump into number 2. Which of the following expressions is equal to, okay, so they gave us this, and here we have it. So what you have to do here is, whenever you have a number attached to parentheses, you have to distribute. Can you guys put in the chat, what do we get when we distribute this? Because somebody said B. Oh, thank you, AMT. Oh, thank you. Oh, Glenn just described. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. 3x. Good. Asian said 3x minus 9. Good. You guys, and that's a common error. See, when we distribute, we have to do 3 times x. And then we have to do 3 times 9. A lot of people forget this second one, and it throws off their whole answer. So draw those arrows to help you know that you have to come back here and multiply by a -3. So we're going to get a -9, and then we're going to drop down everything else. Plus x plus 10, and then we're going to do 3x squared, okay? So now we can combine like terms. So we have this plus 3x and a plus x. We also have this -9 and this plus 10. And then lastly, we have just the 3x squared. Okay, so automatically I know A is out because it doesn't have this 3x squared. So now, okay, that limit my choices. So I'm going to have to go 3x squared, okay? 3x plus an x. Oh, I see D. Okay, a lot of D's are coming in. So we get plus 4x. Remember, there's always an imaginary 1. So really you're doing 3 plus 1 here, okay? Thank you, AMT, for subscribing. Okay, so now we're going to do -9 plus 10. Okay, this is, you guys, this trips people up. You're down $9, but you just put $10 in. So you're going to be up 1. So D is our answer. Beautiful. Once we saw this 4x, we knew C was out as well. So we had a 50-50 chance. Good. Yes, plus 1. Wonderful. All right, let's go to number 3. What is the simplified form of the expression? I think I left off a letter. 4AB. Yeah, you guys, accidentally left off a letter. Let me correct it. So it's supposed to be a B right here. Okay. In order for it to make sense, it's supposed to be a B right here. I left it off. Eliminating the 2, it can make it so much easier. Yes. Throw out the 2 that's just like not even possible, right? It just gives you a better confidence, for one, when you're taking the test, like, okay, these 2 don't even make sense. So we have this 3a squared b plus 3a squared b. And then we have a plus 4ab and a plus 5ab. Okay. So somebody said EE, exactly. Before I put that B there, it didn't make sense, right? Okay, so Richard said B. Good. Hey, somebody said Miss Taylor, what up? B. Good. BB. Yeah, you guys are getting B's. So 3 plus 3 gives us 6. Remember, these stay the same, you guys. These are going to stay the same. A squared B, okay? And then now we're going to combine these plus 4 plus 5, which gives us 9AB. Don't mix this up with multiplying, okay? Don't start saying, oh, I have to have A squared. No. Whenever you add polynomials, you only add their coefficients. That means the numbers in front of them. The variables stay the same. Okay. Some people mix that up. Hey, Real Talks Fed. You guys, Real Talks Fed is amazing. She's a sped teacher on here, and please go follow her, support her. She's bomb. Welcome, welcome. Ludus is another calculus. So I see people saying, please help me with calculus. He's bomb on the calculus. Aw, thank you, Pack family. Nevaeh, were you getting these? Let me know, Nevaeh, were you getting this? Before we move, let me know. Hi, Tanya. Yes, good. Okay, let's go to the next. All right. So you guys, those who subscribe to my channel, what I started doing for the people that subscribe to this, like become my family, my pack fam, is I'm making these into worksheets. And so I'm emailing them before I go live. Like me and Nevaeh got on, like we talked back and forth what was a good time for her. And then, so she has the problems ahead and she could write them down or print them out. And then she's able to look at them. Okay. Do you teach lessons for CLAP College algebra? That's a great question. Send me, because there's so many different algebra, right? There's the pre-algebra, there's the algebra 1, then there's the algebra with trigonometry. So send me your CLEP test, and I most definitely can, like, send me some pictures of what you're talking about, which algebra you're talking about, and I can go live for you. I'm in GED classes now, and it's hard. Yes. Well, keep on coming to our lives. Keep on coming to live. Hopefully it'll get easier. Okay. Yep, you're welcome, user. All right, let's jump to number 4. When simplified, how many terms are in the polynomial? Okay, so when simplified, so we have a j squared here, and we have a negative 2j squared. All right. Then we have a plus k3 and a plus 5k3. And then I have this negative 2j cubed. All right, so by just looking at the colors here, I have 1 yellow, 2 purples, but that's going to be 1 color, and then 2 greens, which is 1. So before we do any math, it should come out to be B unless something cancels. But I'm thinking it's going to be B. Is that what you guys were saying in the chat by just looking at the colors? Oh, somebody said A? Yeah. Sam, no, I do not teach calculus. I know some things, like I have my bachelor's in calculus, but it's been too long. I wish I wouldn't have let the skills go. So sad. But I would literally have to like reteach myself. Like the related rates, there's some things you struggle. When you struggle in calculus, there's some things you'll just never forget. You know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, I'm going to remember this for life. But then there's other things where if you don't struggle, you kind of get it. You kind of pass through, you know. So I'm not the one for that. Of course, Toya. Yes, we do 6th grade math, 6th grade and up. All right, so let's do this. This is the only one that has yellow, so we're going to drop it down. Negative 2j to the 3rd. Now that's gone. Remember, this is an imaginary 1 right here. So we have 1 plus 5. That's going to be 6k to the 3rd. So now these are gone. And then we have a j. We have a 1 right here, minus 2. 1 minus 2 gets us a negative j squared. So we cannot combine these because these are not alike. And so we end up with 1, 2, 3. 3 terms. But you can do this by just looking at the colors. I had 1 yellow, 1 distinct purple, and 1 green without even combining like terms. You can see it. Does that make sense, you guys? I hope it does. Oh, good. I'm glad you found me. You taking your ASVAB. I do ASVAB too. Yes, I do college algebra. Jackie said, do you do 8th grade math? Yes, Jackie. Yep, sure do. What are you guys studying right now? Thank you for the double taps, everyone. Happy Monday. I just walked in and it's wonderful. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're here. Okay, number 5. What do you guys do? Yeah, I do 6th grade, you guys. Usually 6 all the way up to college algebra, pre-calc, all that. Radicals, I'm studying scientific notation right now. Yes, okay. Okay. I'm going to write these down because I always like, what do you guys want me to go live on? It really helps. So thank you. So number 5. What do you guys get for number 5? What is the sum of the polynomials? We have this. Ooh, this one's looks kind of crazy, right? Okay, Clayton said B. IFK said B. Ooh, we getting B's. Nobody else is saying nothing else, huh? All right, let's see. So we have a 2xy. I'm looking through here. Do I have any xy? Yep, right here. Okay. And then we have a plus 3xy squared. Here is another minus 3xy squared. Okay, and then we have here a negative. Oop, let me do a different color because I already did green. So we have a negative. Okay, so let's see. So I have 2xy plus a 2xy. That's going to be a 4xy. Okay. 3 minus 3 cancels out. So that's gone. And now we have negative 4 plus 5. Okay, so Alejandra said the answer is A. Okay, you guys see it. Oops, A laughing a lot. No worries, Clayton. It's good to make the mistakes here. So whenever you taking a test, you can pass it, right? Make the mistakes here. That's the best way. A, good. Okay, yes. So 5 minus 4 is just 1. So we need one of these x squared y's. Just one of them. Somebody said, what grade is this? This is like 9th grade math. Algebra 1. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hey, Maddie. Hello, Maddie. Do you know, is that my Maddie that I had as a student? Oh, yeah. Hey. All right. So 6, I think somebody said A for 6. Yep. Oh, I hope you had a wonderful summer. I know it went by so fast. The school year is about to start next week. I'm like, oh. B. Okay, we get B. Okay, so let's do these highlighting. This highlighting, I love to see the highlighting, you guys, because it just helps me. I too suffer a little bit from dyslexia. So like colors really, really help me. That's how my brain functions. It just really makes everything stand out better for me. Also, it just looks like a foreign language if I don't do the colors. So 2g squared. Maddie said, I'm not ready. I know. 2g squared plus 1g. Okay, so 2 plus 1 gives us 3g squared. Anything that doesn't have a 3g squared, I'm eliminating. A's out. C's out. D's out. So B has to be our answer. I always struggle with which numbers to add or subtract first after finishing the distribute. Oh, so be careful here because we didn't distribute anything. We just combined them. So let's talk about that because some people do get that confused. So the things that we would distribute is like a number would have to be right here in order for us to distribute. So it would have to be like a -1 or a 3 or 4, 5, 6. Then we would distribute. So this kind, we didn't distribute anything. We just literally looked at our colors and added. Okay. Maddie, my summer has been amazing. It's like, I'm pregnant. Okay. So it's like getting used to being home with my kids 24/7. When you're a teacher, you be working and then you get your kids after they in daycare. But this summer, thank you. It's really been an eye-opening experience. I never pictured myself ever as a stay-at-home mother. That's why I went to go get my bachelor's degree. But, it's a season. So I'm just telling myself this is where my family's at right now. And this gives me this little TikTok still feeds my teacher drive in me and, of course, my tutoring. But yeah, it's been really good. Just really connecting with each of my kids and seeing their personalities. Yep. Thank you for asking. Thank you for the follows, you guys. All right. Nevaeh, I hope you still with me. Clayton said D. Your kids be making me go crazy, laughing out loud. Exactly. Okay, so somebody said, how do I sign up for tutoring? You're going to sign up for tutoring at impactmath19@gmail.com. Email me there. I charge $35 per hour. Okay. And if you're interested, email me. All right. So let's talk about it. Now, before we were adding, you guys, when you do subtraction, you have to do step 1. Okay. And the step 1 is to distribute the -1. So you have to distribute this -1 to everything because there's an imaginary 1 right here. That's what you first have to understand. Whenever there's a minus, it's really a 1 right there. And you're distributing that -1 to each of these terms in this parenthesis. Okay, that's the first step. All right. So a negative times a positive is always a negative. So we're going to get -3x squared. A negative times a negative is always a positive 3x. And a negative times a negative is a positive. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay. So this, we don't do anything because we don't have a negative in front of here. So we can drop this down just as is. So we're going to drop it down. 5x squared minus 2x plus 1. This is on your ACT, SAT, GED, ASVAB, HESI. You will see this. Okay. They love to do this one because a lot of people forget this negative and distributing it. So now that we distribute the negative, now we can do what we've been doing. Combine them like terms. Okay. No, don't say that. You're not going to fail. No, you're going to practice, you're going to get good, and you're going to pass it. That's what you're going to do. Going to put in the work. Thank you, Courtney, for the hearts. All right, so 5 minus 3 is going to give us 2x squared. Anything that doesn't have a 2x squared, I'm eliminating. So now I just gave myself a better chance at getting it right. What does my blue give us? What do you guys get in the chat? Hey, Terry, welcome back. See, Terry says see. 1, 1, good. 3 minus 2 is 1x. So now I'm looking through my answer choices. The only one that has a positive x is C. And so C has to be our answer. See, they all had plus 3s here. So even if we did the green, it wouldn't have helped us. The only thing that would have helped us was the blue, because that's where they were different at. So if you're noticing that, we didn't even have to do the first purple. We could have just went straight for the blue, because this is a time test, right? We have to use those test strategies. So if I'm looking at my answer choices, if this is all the same, this is all the same, doing my purple and my green is not going to help me. The only thing that's going to help me is doing on saving time for the next problem. You guys follow me, or no, it don't make sense? Thank you, Terry. Good. Okay. Marcella says yes. Okay. D. Okay. Clayton said D here. Okay. D. Oh, I'm glad you love it here, Carter. Okay. So everybody's getting D. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So remember, step 1, we have to distribute this negative. Thank you for the heart me, Chrissy. Thank you. So we're going to distribute here. And if you have to put that 1 there, put it, okay? A negative times a negative is always a positive. And a negative times a positive is a negative. Okay. So now this doesn't have a negative in front, so we're going to drop all this down. So we're going to do negative 10b squared plus 6b plus 2. All right. Marcus, please. You know, I had to take the praxis. I had to take both praxis actually, but I had to take the praxis 2. So I don't have that much stuff on the first praxis. But if you're struggling with that, please send me the workbook or something, because I do always want to help my future teachers. So email me some of your study guides and I'll do a live. Okay, so now we have this, okay? We only have one of these. We have plus 6b and a plus 4b. And then we have these plus 2 and a minus 1. All right, let's use our multiple choice to help us, right? They all have negative 10b squared, so this green does nothing for me. I see a 1 or I see a 3. Okay, so 1 or a 3, so purple might help. And then they have this 2 of the same, 2 of not the same, right? So let's look here. 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is plus 10b. So that tells me A and C are out. We just gave ourselves a 50-50 chance, you guys. Good. So I see D. Okay. So now the question is the purple 3 or is the purple 1? 2 minus 1 plus 1. So D has to be our answer. Oh, okay. Good. What grade of math is this? This is like 9th grade math. 9 is A. Okay, you got 9 is A. Clayton, I love it. You on it. You the first one to answer. Okay, and then 9 is A. Okay. Yes, Carter, email me. Here. I help people. I've had students pass the ASVAB. They couldn't pass it before. We worked together and they passed it. High score. Work with me. So 9 is A. Okay, so we have a 5x and a 1x. And then we have a plus 2y and a minus 3y. So 5x plus 1x gives us 6x. Okay, so anything that I've got a 6x, I'm canceling out. 50-50 chance. Okay, so Terry said A. Okay, wonderful. So 2 minus 3 is a negative y. We started with $2. We spent $3. We're down $1. I know. Somebody said this looked like another language. It is. Let me tell you. I understand. Nah, it's A because 2 minus 3. So you have to have a negative. Not a positive. If this was positive, then you'd be correct. Yeah, I thought it was, you thought it was B? Yeah, nah. You got to watch those integers. When are you taking your ACT? Okay, got ahead of myself. Oh, okay. No worries. This is, like I said, as long as you learning from it, Nevaeh, this is the time to make the mistakes, figure them out, and then don't make them on the test. Okay, so you're taking your ACT mid-October? All right. I'll start doing some ACT. We don't take our ACT until, what is it? When is it? Like next year, when March, May, is it April? Is it before spring break? I forgot. That's when we start doing it. DDD. Okay, people are getting Ds. Okay. And thank you for those who are in the chat helping people that I can't see the comments. Oh, oops, you wrote the wrong letter. Good, I'm glad you're writing. Okay, so we have a negative here. Always remember that first step. I'm going to distribute this negative. So a negative times a negative is a positive. And then a negative times a negative, a negative times a positive is always a negative. And a negative times a positive is always a negative. So we're literally, you guys, flipping the signs. So if it's a negative, you flip it to a positive. If it's a positive, you flip it to a negative. Okay. Now we have no negative in front of here, so we're going to drop this down. X plus Y plus Z. Okay. Ooh. I think this is my 2's are looking like Z's. So this is a Z and this is a Z. Okay, you guys? These are Z's. Okay. So you guys don't get confused. So these are Z's right here. Okay. I'll put the line through so the 2's don't look like the Z's. All right. So we have a 1x and a plus 2x. So how many x's do we have all together? Okay, perfect, Marcus. Yeah. 3x. D said 3x. Good. So we have 3 x's. So anything that doesn't have a 3x, I'm eliminating, right? I just gave myself a 50-50 chance. Yes. So now, okay, let's do the next color. We have a plus y and a minus 2y. What do you guys get there? Good. Viv said D. Shanti said D. Good. Terry said the Z's cancel out. I love it. Negative y. Yes. 1 minus 2 is a negative y. And then, like Terry said, Z's cancel out. You have a positive and a negative. 1 minus 1, 0. They cancel. So D is our answer. All right. So this is what I did for Nevaeh. So Nevaeh, thank you for subscribing to being a part of the PAC family. All right. So now I wasn't able to get this on the worksheet, but I do want to do a couple of the geometry. So let's do a couple of problems for the GED test, but focusing on, like, this is just a test. So this could be anything, okay? We have some geometry, we got some evaluating. So this is going to be real random how you would get it, like if you were taking a test, okay? So hopefully you guys can see it all. Okay. Can everybody see it? All right. So the diameter of a circle is 10 meters. In meters, which of the following is the circumference of this circle? Okay. Evelyn said yes. B. Thank you, Evelyn. Evelyn, hey, that's my name too. Evelyn Taylor. BB. Okay. BB. Good. Everybody's getting BB. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. The diameter of a circle. This is a whole bunch of vocab. Okay. And then they say circumference. I mean, those are impactful words. And if you don't understand what those mean, it's like, what are they even talking about, right? So circumference. Circumference formula is C equals pi times D. Why I'm using the D one is because they said diameter. If they would have said radius, we would have used C equals 2 pi r, which most people are common with. I mean, no more this one than this one. They forget this one, okay? So it says the diameter of a circle is 10 meters. So if I plug in 10 here, okay, so I'm going to plug in this 10 in place of D. And like you guys said, BBB, wonderful. So we're going to put C equals pi times 10, which you can flip these around. And that's how they got B. Or pi squared. Nah, it's not pi. Oh, okay. I see why you said pi squared. Nah, it's not pi squared unless they said area. If they said the area of a circle, then it would be pi r squared. But when they talk about circumference, it's never squared. It's like perimeter versus area. Okay, so that's a great, I'm glad you said that because I want to clear that up. Oh, the audio is not good? Sorry, my alarm has been going off. I've been trying to stop it. All right, number 2. Okay, number 2. What are you guys getting? D. Where was I in high school? Oh, I don't know. ADC. Oh, we're kind of all over the place with this one. So it says, what is the value of f of negative 1? And when you see this f of negative 1, what this is telling you is wherever there's an x, you have to plug in negative 1. So right here, I'm going to put negative 1 in. And right here, I'll put in negative 1. So I'm going to write this as f of negative 1 equals 3 times, remember I'm replacing this x for negative 1. So I put negative 1 minus 1 squared plus 5. So now this becomes of order of operations. We always do what's inside the parentheses first. Can you guys put in the chat, what do we get from negative 1 and minus 1? Somebody said D. Okay. Seems all hard. No. So hard. Oh, no. Negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. Good. Negative 1 minus 1. Negative 1, you're down $1 and you spent another. So you're down $2. Or you can look at it as somebody borrowed $1. Then they said, let me get one more. So you're down $2. Okay. So now we have negative 2 to the second power. So we would get negative 2 times negative 2. Remember that second power means you multiply this twice. A negative times a negative is always a positive, and 2 times 2 is 4. So we get 3 times 4 plus 5. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 5. And 12 plus 5, like you guys said, was D. Good, 17. Good, yes. This is for people trying to get their high school diploma. So this is the GED test. Do you tutor for the GED? Because I need help. Yes, I do tutor for the GED. ASVAB, 6th grade and up. So email me at impactmath19@gmail.com. And my sessions are $35 per hour. Okay, I just want to put that out there because why not? That's how much I charge. Okay. All right. Number 3. Yes, Tori, I tutor geometry as well. No calculus here. It would take me too long to reteach myself and then try to explain it to you. It'd be too much work. All right. Thank you, Tisha. So Jay said B. Ooh, B. You got B? Okay. Oh, we got some A's. A's. All righty. So which of the following is equivalent to 3/4 to the third? So what does this mean? It means I'm doing 3/4 times 3/4 times 3/4. 3 times. So that means how many 3's do I have on the top? Well, I have 3 to the third. And then I have, how many 4's do I have? 4 to the third, because I have 4 of them. So A is our answer. Yes. So this was kind of close, right? If they would have had a 2 here, then you would have been, oh no, this is not close, because the 3 was on the bottom here. That's what threw us off, because only 4's could be on the bottom. No, it's okay. Somebody said, dang, it's okay. I'm glad you're making the mistakes now so you can learn from them, right? That's how we learn. We have to make those mistakes so that we can adjust and understand why not to do that. Big Meek, too, it all depends. Like I said, I'm pregnant with my 4th. I have a 6, a 4, and a 2. And whenever I say I'm going live, something always comes up. So I'm trying to get on a consistent schedule. When September starts, I'll be more on a like I'm trying to figure out next week when I'm going to actually go live. But I'm gonna try to go live at least 4 times out the week. That's my goal. So number 1. What is the equation of the line that passes through the points -2, 1, 4, 5 in the Cartesian coordinate plane? But for sure, Mondays, I will be going live at 5:15, somewhere around there for Nevaeh, because she's my subscriber. So you guys, if you guys come a part of the Impact family, you can DM me. We'll get some lessons, whatever you need help with. And everyone, please support my husband. Crypto Stock Marcus is on stocks. So if you're interested in that, please follow him. If you want to learn about crypto, follow him. I believe crypto is the future. That's how all the money's going to be made. Follow him. He breaks it down to like common sense, everyday language. So follow him. So Bib said, fastest way to do this, I think, is to plug in the options. Is it? Is that oh, I love it. Let's do it that way. So which one are we going to start with? Juliana Gates says C. So I'm going to start with C. I'm going to plug in. I'm going to try it that way. So I'm going to plug in. This is X and Y. So I'm going to plug this point in for C. And if this side equals this, then I know it's right. So I'm going to do 1 equals, because I'm replacing this Y with 1. Then we have 2/3 times a -2 plus 7/3. Okay. So now we're going to do 2 times a -2, which gives us a -4/3. This does confuse a lot of people. It does. It used to confuse me. But always remember, every whole number can be put over 1. And when you're multiplying fractions, you're multiplying the top and then you multiply the bottom. Okay? Plus 7/3. So 7 minus 4 gets us 3/3. What's 3 divided by 3? 1. And since 1 equals 1, C is our answer. And it checks. MBS, this right here is what we do in geometry, this 10th grade math. But this test is for a high school diploma. Wait, I'm lost. Where are the numbers coming from? Big Meat, the numbers are coming from this point right here. So someone said, I think the quickest way to do this is to plug in your answer into your answer choices and see which one comes out. Julian said C was the answer, so I just went with C and I plugged in this point for Y. Look, let me show you. So this one right here, I plugged in for Y. And then this -2, I replaced this X for -2. And so when I plugged in 1 for Y, I'm looking for this side to equal this side. So I had to do this math, and I saw that these come out true. So C has to be the answer. How does it equal C? Okay, okay, I see it. It is because the answer is the whole number or 1. It's because whatever number they said Y was came out to this number. So they have to be the same. So this is great questions, you guys. Okay, so let me show you why. Let's say why A wouldn't work. Okay, I'm going to show you why A doesn't work. I'm going to plug in the same thing. So I'm going to put 1 equals. Then we have 2/3 times a -2 minus 4/3. Okay, because we're plugging into here now. All right, so 2 times a -2 gets us a -4/3 minus 4/3. And we still have to drop down that 1. Well, -4 minus 4, I'm running out of room. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, okay? A -4 minus 4 is a -8/3. This -8/3 doesn't equal 1. So this doesn't work. Because when you plug in a point, the left side has to equal the right side. Does that make sense, you guys? Jay say yes. Okay. Wonderful. Yes. TXSS. Yes. Whatever the left side must always equal the right. And when the left side equals the right side, when it's true statement, then that's your answer. Hey, Queen. Okay, so let's go to this one. Okay. The line N is parallel to the line this and passes through the point 5, 1. At what point does the line N cross the y-axis? Write your answer in the box below. These are the kind that we don't really like, right? Because we don't know if we on the right track. We don't know nothing. Like, okay, are we way off? Are we way, multiple choice, you can kind of see like, okay, I'm kind of on the right track or I'm kind of way off. This, when you have those fill in the blanks boxes, it's like, it is. Yes, baby. Wait till our mommy gets off, okay? Okay, wait till mommy gets off, please. And then we'll do it together, okay? No, because I don't want you to lose the cards. Okay. Okay. Okay, go ahead and go, baby. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Love you. Close my door, please. My mommy. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, sorry, you guys. So, okay, what you have to understand about this is this word parallel. So, at what point does the line N cross the y-axis? Okay, so the line N is parallel to this line. Okay, so it's parallel to this. So if they're looking for the point that does the line N cross the y, at what point does the line N cross the y-axis? What they're asking you for here is the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept of your line N? Okay. So step 1. Identify the slope. Okay. So our slope is the number that's always attached to the x. Okay. That's our slope. So we're going to say our slope is 3. Now to write our equation, we use step 2. We use y equals mx plus b to solve for b. Okay, this is the point that's going to cross that y-axis. So here they give you an x and a y. Let me color code. So they're going to give us this 5 that we're going to plug in for this x. Okay, they give us this 1 that we're going to plug in for this y. Gave us this 3 right here, which we're plugging in for the m. Okay, because parallel means that both of our equations have to have the same m. So we're going to put 1 equals 3. Whenever you have two letters touching, they're multiplied together. So you're going to put times the x, which is 5, plus b. So 3 times 5 gets us 15 plus b. Okay. I want b by itself. What do I have to move to the other side? How do I get b by itself? How do I solve this? Good. XXO said negative 14. 15, 15. Move the 15. Good. Minus 15. That's what I was asking you. How? Good. So we're going to minus 15 to both sides. So we get b equals 1 minus 15 gets us negative 4. So since b is called your y-intercept, which your y-intercept lies on the y-axis, at what point does the line N cross? Well, it's going to cross at 0, negative 14. Why 15? Oh, subtract why the 15? Because we wanted b by itself. And since we want this b by itself, we have to move what's with the b. So we have to minus 15 to both sides because this is a positive. So we have to minus. Thank you, Slim Thick. They usually have one of these on the GED test, you guys. They either have the parallel or the perpendicular. No, this is geometry. This is not algebra 2. This is geometry. Both of these were, this is algebra 1 and this is geometry. Some people get this in algebra 1 too, though. Good, Big Mac. Big Meek, I mean. Thank you. Oh, Juliana said it's also covered in calculus. Yes, it is, like with the tangents. Yeah. This is where they start to get into those relates problems to linear stuff. Are you doing this every day? I do plan on going live at 4 times a week. I haven't quite got what days I'm going to go live, but Mondays for sure will be at 5. I just took my ASVAB today and seen a question like this. A just guessed, but I still passed. EJ, wonderful. Let's celebrate EJ passing the ASVAB. That is amazing. That's what we do here, you guys. I want to celebrate everybody. Come back and tell me if you passed the test that you've been studying for. I'm here for it. Congratulations, EJ. Put those celebrations in the chat for EJ. Congrats, EJ. I hope you get the job of your choice. Big, yes, I'm a math teacher. Thank you guys for saying congratulations. Yes, that's what we do. And I hope everybody else is next. Study up. But thank you. That's all I got planned for tonight, y'all. That's all I got. Thank you for hanging with me. Hopefully I will be on for sure Wednesday. Like either Wednesday night around 7 or 8, one of those. Okay. Juliana, I don't have a favorite grade to teach. I think I like certain topics to teach. I think I'm more like that because well, let me nah, because I like some freshmen too. I don't know. I just like people that want to learn. I'm more like if you hungry to learn and you hungry to get to your next destination in life, I just love that. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. And math teacher, are you on YouTube? Yes, Cherry Ann, I am on YouTube. So please support me. Follow me at Impact Math 19 on YouTube. And I do mini lessons on there. Like I post like mini lessons like for the ASVAB, GD, HESI. Those are more mini lessons. And then I always post my lives from TikTok on there as well. Thank you, Nisi. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful night and I'll catch you on the next time. Bye, everyone.